Welcome to the Precious Thoughts channel. Like and subscribe for more videos like that.
So how do I get rich? I borrow money and I buy assets with it. The poor person borrows money and buys liabilities like purses, cars, houses, and they get poorer and poorer and poorer. They hypnotize people into being employees who will work hard, pay taxes, save money, get out of debt, and invest in the stock market. Until you question those sayings, those words, you'll be a poor person.
You borrow $100 from John at 6% interest, and you loan that $100 to Joan at 12% interest. Joan pays you each month $1 to cover the interest on the money that she borrowed from you. And then you, in return, pay John each month 50 cents to cover the interest on the money you borrowed from him. Now you've got 50 cents left over, and that's yours to keep. You just made money by borrowing money. Now, 50 cents is nothing to get excited over, but we could easily add a few zeros to the numbers, couldn't we? And now you're making an extra $500 per month, or $5,000 per month, or $50,000.
This is how people get rich using debt. So we have you with a little bit of money saved. We have a rich person, and we have an asset. You are going to borrow from the rich person, and you're going to pay him interest of doing so. You're then going to take the money he lent you, plus what you have saved, to buy this asset. You're going to do a little bit of work to it, which is going to increase the value. So now, it's worth that much. Then you're going to sell your asset, and this money comes here. You then pay the money back that you borrowed, plus some interest, and now you have all this money because you used debt.
This is a super simple way to explain how to create wealth through debt. This is my bank account, and the liquid represents wealth. Like most Americans, there's not very much in there. So let's say I borrow some money from somebody else. Now I have money in my bank account to go buy something. I'm going to spend all that money buying an asset. Now, fortunately for me, the asset that I bought produces more cash, so I get more money for it. So now I take the money that that asset produced and pay back that person who lent me the money, plus a little bit extra. They're gone. Now I get to keep the money and look how full my bank account is. And I still own that asset, so I still continue to collect more and more money on it. And then that goes in my bank account. So now I have a full bank account, and I didn't use any of my own money to do it. But I'm not going to drink this. This is gross.
How can you use debt to make you money? There's two different kinds of debt that you need to understand. First, consumer debt. Think about this in the form of cars, purses. This may be going out to the movies. Consumer debt is all debt that goes to purchase consumer goods. And a lot of it is in the form of credit cards. And it's bad terms and really bad interest rates. The second kind of debt is investment debt. This is the kind of debt that people in the 1% use to make themselves wealthy. They use debt to buy assets that pay them every single month. We talked about debt and how you have to pay a price for that debt. What the 1% do is they borrow debt at, let's say, 5%. But then they own an asset that makes 10%. That means that 5% left over after paying the debt is their profit.
Thing you're going to do, you're going to set up a high early cash value dividend paying whole life insurance policy. This is called the sacred account. You're going to contribute as much income as you can. You're going to line your consumer debt, all of it's non-mortgage, smallest balance to largest balance. As soon as you've contributed enough where you have cash value enough to pay off your smallest loan, you're going to take a policy loan, pay off the smallest loan, your old minimum payment that's freed up, you're now going to pay your sacred account back. So you think about you're contributing and also repaying the loan, you're going to stack up money even faster now, pay off the next smallest debt, and you repeat that all the way down. What happens is the money that you're borrowing from continues growing at 3 to 5% per year. By the time you're done, you're debt free, you've got more money than you started with.